Mandela University will be taking part in an international competition aimed at developing good and affordable robotic prostheses for people who have lost limbs. The two universities, supported by the Robotics Association from South Africa, are the only participants selected from Africa who will compete in the Cybathlon in Switzerland. The team's robotic hand will have to perform a day-to-day task in a race format. The first rounds are being held today and the finals on Saturday. Yetli Pose fight this report.
The Cybathlon is an international multi-sport event. 60 teams of people with physical disabilities from 20 countries will compete against each other. They have to complete everyday tasks using state-of-the-art technical assistance systems. Lungile Dick lost his hand in a tragic accident 15 years ago. He will compete with a robotic prosthetic hand. It is a biomechatronic system integrating the disciplines of mechanical and computer engineering and biology. The touch hand is controlled by the movement of fingers by the amputee through small electrode pads placed on the amputee's muscles. The pad sends muscle contractions and triggers movement.
The most interesting thing about the hand itself is it is handy, it's light. It's not a bad thing to have, so it has been interesting to have something, one that identifies with what I want in terms of it being part of me, even if it's prosthesis, but at least you can use it. And I mean, in terms of functionality, it may not be the best, but it's not high-tech, but the project itself is meant to investigate an affordable hand. So in that sense, it makes sense, you know. It may not be as high-tech as other people want it, but to a person with disability, it means a lot. It means a lot that I can pick up something. It means a lot that I can, you know, pick up a ball, right? It adds value to quality of life.
But not just about the international competition. The team has been developing this advanced prosthesis with the aim of making it affordable to low-income households.
We've had the main goal of making it functional as well as low cost, so that people all around the world that are in war zones and in areas that are needing prosthetic devices are able to then afford them. So our main goal is to change people's lives.
The COVID-19 pandemic posed several challenges and worked on the prosthesis remotely.
Working remotely was definitely a challenge. In a project such as this that's integrated with many systems, you need to be close to one another and working together and printing and doing the mechanical and electrical, and there was sort of a divide during lockdown, but we managed to get over that to the point where we've got a functioning hand.
The project is a lifeline for many who are in dire need of prosthetic limbs but can't afford them.
To me, I normally say it's not about competition, it's about enjoying myself in the space and being part of the development in our part of the country, of course, being part of giving life to people with disabilities and saying there is a possibility, there are people who are doing studies about it, and if everything goes right, we may have a hand that is workable and functional, affordable. That's what is important, because these hands are there, but they're very expensive.
The two-day Cyber Challenge concludes over the weekend. Jade Lee Paulser, SABC News, Durban.